We're live at WMZQ Fest. It's 98.7 WMZQ. I got Jimmie Allen here.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. So we've been laughing because he came over in, not kidding, a hooded sweatshirt.
Black Sabbath hoodie, by the way.
Which we're going to talk about that part of it, but a hooded sweatshirt. It's no joke, at least 90 degrees. I could check my phone, but
yeah, it's about 1,000 degrees outside right now.
Yeah, trying to sweat it out.
Trying to sweat it. I've had these sinuses from just like traveling and stuff, and so I tried to sweat it out. And I was half asleep, and you know when you're between sleep and awake, you're not quite sane yet.
Yep.
So that's what was going on.
I did radio in the morning for a while, and that was like half my show was like not awake yet. And then 7:30, I was like, hey.
You're like, welcome to the party. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Welcome to the party.
All right, so Black Sabbath hoodie.
Yeah.
Are you a Sabbath fan?
My dad is. So I'm just now getting into him. My first gift from him was this hoodie, so I'm gonna start digging into their music this weekend. The hoodie was comfy. He said, son, I got you this because I want you to listen to the music too. I know you love hoodies. So and it's comfy too. Feel how soft it is.
It looks like it's not that heavy. Like I'm making fun of you, but yeah, that's
nice, right?
I'm gonna need to know where he got that.
H&M.
Oh, that store is hard to shop
yeah,
in.
But see, he gets it. My dad buys winter stuff in the summer when they're on sale, so I think he paid like $10 for that.
Bargain shopping.
Normally it's like $50.
I don't know. I don't think Black Sabbath anything goes for just $10
oh,
these
yeah,
days.
no, not at all. Not at all.
So you're not a rocker, but Dad is.
Yeah, no, so my dad's a huge country fan.
Okay.
So I grew up on Christian music from my mother and country from my dad. Like, I was a rocker. So I was a huge Matchbox 20.
Is that we're calling that rock now?
Yeah. Matchbox is rock. Like they're like a rock band. These guys, I consider them more dark rock, more
like metal.
More metal than rock. For me, rock is like Daltrey, Matchbox. Who else I listen to that's rock? I consider
you like melodic rock.
I like melodic rock.
Yeah.
It's gotta have some melodies in there.
Yeah, just because anyone who's listening who thinks that those are rock might maybe be mad, so we need to specify.
Yeah. I like melodic rock.
Little baby genres of rock.
I look at on whatever their category is on iTunes.
Oh.
That's what they are. If it's a rock category, they're a rock band.
And you're classified as country then, right?
Yeah.
Are we
country,
sure?
Country rock. Yeah, we should look. What is
might be bluegrass. You don't know.
Could be. You know, I thought about making a bluegrass album or a folk album and just putting out two. Since it's not that many, I got a better chance of winning a Grammy.
That's true.
Or creating my own genre that's in. Well, we got to get the Grammy to approve it. Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
Jimmy Sturr wins the polka Grammy pretty much every year because he's like the guy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
I don't know that you could do polka.
Yeah, no. I could do it just for one if I'm going to get a Grammy from it. Like, Jimmy, you got a Grammy? Yeah. And what? Don't worry about it. Just know I got a Grammy.
I got one.
I have one. Don't worry about it.
So you were just talking a little while ago. I know you're working on your first like full-length album, debut.
Yes.
And then you heard the Dan and Shay album, and now you want to start over.
Yeah, I want to throw the whole thing away.
Oh, no?
But now I was joking. Now I've been, blessed enough to where I've found some great songs in Nashville, and I spent a lot of time. Like, I had most of the album done before I signed my record deal. Mm-hmm. So when I first came to the label, the 5-song EP I have out now, songs I already had done. So the label just took it and put it out at the end of last year. And then the album, we had like half of it already done. So we wrote some more and found some songs in Nashville. So.
Can we talk about Warrior?
Yes.
So that song is about your grandmother? Is that correct?
My mother and my grandmother.
Okay. Tell us about what the song is.
So first, it's a thing called Slower Lower Sessions. I told the label I have so many songs that I'm emotionally connected to that are from specific memories of my hometown in Milton, Delaware, which isn't too far from here.
No, it's not.
So they were like, all right, well, you can put out one song a month called the Slower Lower Sessions. That'll be songs separate from the album. So I put out a song called 21 first, and Warrior is the second song about my mother and grandma. Just about their strength and them being strong. And I wanted a song that everybody can have to identify with a strong woman in their life, whether it's their mom, their wife, their sister, their daughter, their teacher. Just somebody a woman that just fights for everything. And, because my dad's in my life, but I have very strong women in my family, especially on my mother's side. So after my grandma died in 2014, anytime I get a chance to honor her, I do. Like, when we used to go fishing all the time, she wore this purple scarf fishing all the time.
Oh, and so it happens to be in your pocket.
I keep it in my pocket every show.
That's awesome.
Yeah, every show, yeah.
So was that a hard song to write?
Oh, it was hard to write. It's hard to sing. One of my favorite songs ever written is Don't Blink by Kenny Chesney. And a guy named Casey Beathard co-wrote that song. So I got to write with Casey on Warrior. So.
Okay. Is it harder to write a song like that or record a song like that?
harder to write and perform it.
Okay.
Because I've sung that song about 20 times, and I've teared up at least 10. Like, it's bad. It's real bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good because it's one of those things sometimes where you hear a song and you hear the lyrics and you're like, oh, that's really cool. But then when you see someone start to, like, break down a little bit, you're like, okay, well, now here I go.
Yep.
You know? I actually was watching, before everybody got here, I was watching a video, I was reading a story about someone who's putting their dog down, and by the end I was crying, and I'm like, why did I just read this today? I'm supposed to be having a good day.
Oh, yeah.
You can just trigger each other. So you have strong women in your life, but you're raising a pretty strong little boy, it sounds like.
Yeah, a little 4-year-old.
His hair? I'm going to need you to show me how those curls stay as tight and not frizzy as they
so
are.
His mom straightened it because he just wanted to see how long it was, and it was pretty long. Then he went outside in the rain, and it curled up again. He got upset.
Aww.
But he loves the curls now. He's learning to love it.
Does he? Is he like Beyonce in front of a fan?
Yes, when the hair was long. And we recorded this slow motion video. He's like, I'm like, come on, bro.
How often are you with the family versus away from the family? Because on the road, it's hard, I'm sure.
So now that things are busy, which is a good thing, I'm normally home like Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
Then we leave out like mostly Thursday, but most of the time Wednesday. So go on Wednesday through Sunday.
Do they ever come on the road with you?
Not yet. My son's going to start coming on with me when the more, hopefully, we can get the single up the chart and get to the point where I can make enough money to have a tour bus. Then I'm going to bring him out with me.
All right.
And my little sister, I'll pay her the nanny. That way she can come and he can come and just hang out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, everybody go buy his record because he needs a bus.
Yes.
Because we need to get this child on the road.
Yes. Take him on the road with me. Yeah.
I know this is sort of something that's been talked about a lot with the country artists of late, which is on social media, people impersonating. All of a sudden you get a friend request. I get these all the time. I get a friend request from someone who says they're Keith Urban. I'm like,
or Jimmie Allen 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 Z official.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Have you had anything like super scary come from that, or just annoying and people telling you about it?
People tell me about it all the time, and I get it to a certain extent. That's why I'm glad a lot of artists did that video not too long ago, just saying, look, if there's no blue check mark, it ain't real. We all have one account. There's no secret account that our manager doesn't know about. Artists will never ask you, hey, send me some money for a poster and I'll sign a poster. No, I'll just give you a poster.
Right.
Well, then had someone DM me and was like, hey, well, someone said if I mailed them like $100, you'd send a shirt. I said, nah, I don't even sell shirts for $100 at my shows.
Yeah.
Like, shirts are $20.
Yeah. Unless maybe your mother made the shirt, then it could go for
Then it's
100.
$25.
Oh. All right. So you're back home for a couple days on Mondays and Tuesdays. What do you do when you get back home?
Well, right now I've just been working a lot because we're trying to finish the album, and I do a little acting on the side. So just trying to really dig in as much as I can. But most of the free time, me and my son will grab breakfast. We'll go to the zoo, hang out, go to the park, kick the soccer ball around. I watch tons of television on the road and at home. So.
What are your favorite shows?
Once Upon a Time, Grey's Anatomy,
Love Grey's.
Power, Flash, Supergirl, Daredevil, Luke Cage, anything Marvel and DC, I'm watching. But Marvel movies are better than DC movies. Oh yeah,
Calm it down over there.
Huge Disney fan. So anything Disney we do. We go to Disney World like 8 times a year.
Are you annual pass members?
Yes,
Good.
and at Universal. Because I'm a Harry Potter fan too. Check the phone case. Slytherin. You don't watch Harry Potter?
No.
We got to talk about that.
All right.
We got to talk.
I gotta watch Power. I gotta watch Harry Potter. I
all
watched
of them.
Grey's. I used to watch Grey's.
Grey's has gotten better. There was a 2-season span where it got kind of lame, but it's great now. They picked it back up.
All right.
Really
but then
good.
I feel like if I want to go back, I have to go back to where I left.
Nah, go back 3 seasons ago and you're good.
Okay. Because I was watching it for years and years and years, like religiously, and
Yeah.
everybody left, and I was still there.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to spoiler alert this, and then something happened where. And I was so mad when he was gone.
Oh yeah.
Because it came out of nowhere, and I was like, nope, I'm out. I
Yeah.
watched the rest of that
There were
season, and I walked
contract
away.
issues that they were having. And
I don't care.
I know.
It's my life. I don't care about their lives.
But yeah, and I go back and watch One Tree Hill a lot. Friday Night Lights. Love that.
Yeah.
Love those shows. Those are classics. Gossip Girl. All those manly shows.
You said you act.
Yes.
Are you trying to be on a show like that?
I would love to. Right now, if I got anything, it would have to be a movie or a recurring role. Just with the schedule, we don't have time to just be based in LA or wherever they film it for right away. So right now, just in the process of looking for different recurring roles, doing commercials and stuff like that. So.
What commercial do you wish you could get right now? Is there like a product that you're like, man, I could sell the heck out of this?
Probably something to do with fitness or a food commercial. I love food.
What do you think you would be perfect in a commercial eating?
French toast.
Oh, French toast.
I want to come up with like a secret topping for French toast or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. I got to think about that a little more.
Well, I'm just trying to help you get a commercial.
Listen, I appreciate it. Hey, if y'all listening, let's do this.
All right, so we've got you coming up on the Crop Metcalf side stage. We're excited to see you.
Thank you.
Are you going to do anything that's going to be on the new album? And you can say no. It's okay.
I think so. I think I am. I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't quite figured out what I'm actually going to sing. I never really know, especially for acoustic shows. I never really know what I'm going to sing until like right before I sing it.
Okay.
Then I look at my guitar player like, hey, we're playing this song. He's like, all right, cool.
Is there ever a time where he goes, I don't remember that one?
Oh, all the time. Because I don't know, like I'll make a plan and there's a 98% chance we're not going to do anything I wrote down.
That sounds like a great work
I like to keep them
environment
on their feet. Yeah, I like to keep them on their toes.
Awesome. Jimmie Allen, thank you so much for coming to WMZQ
Thank you so
Fest.
much for having us.